Hey there, my friend, fellow traders. Will here over to FXAUUSD.com. First, a big welcome to the video. So, Sunday, the 22nd of March 2020, and the world is in meltdown. And this here is having a current knock-on effect in the markets, which many of the markets crashing. And while they're crashing, it creates a lot of volatility, especially in the currency markets. And where there's volatility, there comes opportunity. So before we get started into today's video, where I'm going to show you how to capture this volatility and why day trading at the minute is not really a good idea, because you're likely to get blown out. And in this video, you're going to learn why that is so. So if you're new to the channel, you can hit the subscribe button now to stay up to date with my weekly videos and weekly trade ideas that I send out free via my YouTube channel. If you want to access my free private Facebook group, you can head over there now and simply ask to join it. It is, as you can see on the screen now, the FXA Professional Forex Signal and Educational Group. Okay, so you can do that now. We're going to get into this video, which is going to be hopefully a real eye-opener to you, where some of these volatility moves last week across some assets, literally there was 2,000 pip drops in some of them. Okay, and today's video I'm going to show you why this is happening. Okay, so the volatility in the markets, you should not be day trading. You should be looking at the higher time frame charts, okay, i.e. the monthly and the weekly. This is where in times like this, in times of recessions or when the markets are crashing. Okay, so sorry, a car alarm went off outside my balcony window there. Don't know why. So in times like this, the higher time frames of the charts to be looking at. Okay, and we just don't trade them blindly. I'm going to show you why this is. I'm going to show you some of the moves, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to actually learn how to do this. Okay, so you can see here the first one we're looking at is on the USD CAD. Okay, markets are going crazy. There's lots of volatility, and like I said, the best moves are moves that are going to be in the higher time frames. So that's where you actually capture the volatility in the forex markets. The minute if you're trading lower time frames, it's up and down. It's up and down. Okay, you want to be in the markets reacting at the higher time frames. Okay, so if you look at this on the USD CAD, you can see straight away you had a pause in the market here. Okay, and this is on the monthly chart. Okay, this is all getting blown out. These are huge zones. So what I need to do is I'm going to zoom into a weekly time frame. Okay, and you can see here, see the huge reaction at this weekly area before. Okay, and the exact same thing happened last week. Okay, this area was taken out. You can see on the charts, this would have been an area that was holding before. It was blown straight out. So the next level is up here. Okay, we're going to zoom in to the charts. Okay, this area here. Okay, this was the last swing high, caused this swing low to break this. Okay, yeah, this trend up here. This area here actually broke that trend down here. Okay, so this area here on the weekly charts is where you're likely to get a reaction from. Okay, and it's actually a pretty big zone on the charts. But if you knew how to trade this, once it breaks out of here, this area here, blows straight through it, the only place it's going is up to the next level. Especially in markets like this, the volatility will bring it straight up to these levels. Okay, so it's at this monthly, it's at the high of this here. There's certain rules you need to use to get into these markets, and I'll show you how to actually do that at the end of the video, how to actually work it out. Okay, so that was USD CAD. So last week, if you actually knew where to be trading here, like I do, this is the signals I provide, you can see this move. This actual drop in the daily chart last week was a 500 pip move down. Okay, that was in the space of a day. And where's it reacting at? It's reacting at a monthly area on the chart. Okay, this area here, you can see the reaction here before, very, very strong. And you can see it's times like this, the volatility is going to bring it straight up to these levels. It's going to blow straight through lower time frame support and resistance, lower time frame supply and demand. It will just blow straight up through them, and the higher time frames, as I say in all my videos, governs the lower time frame. So that the volatility, and you're going to get the reactions at the higher time frames. Okay, next one we're going to look at is USD. Okay, USD JPY, and you can see straight away you had this monthly area in the chart. Okay, price this year's been tested. Price is coming down. This is untested, an untested monthly area that caused this high. Okay, so it is a huge area to be trading at. So you actually need perimeters to get in because they're huge. But look at that move there. Okay, from this to the high, that's that's 1,000 pips. Okay, the volatility again is in the higher time frame charts. You do not want to be trading lower time frame charts in times like this. The opportunities are in the lower or in the higher time frames. Okay, and we'll move down to another one. Okay, again straight away you can see markets ranging on the monthly charts here on the USD Swiss franc, and look where it reacts. Okay, the bottom of this range in a monthly area. Okay, and measure the pip value there. You're talking in literally 2 weeks. See the reaction on the weekly chart. 2 weeks, nearly 7,000 pips. Okay, next one, Euro USD. Similar story, where it's coming into now. This is actually a good opportunity where it's coming into now. Okay, the volatility again is in the higher time frame charts. You look at this here, this monthly area here, and you've got a monthly area down here. Okay, where price is coming into now. Okay, markets react. The volatility again in higher time frames, it's reacting at them. Okay, it's coming down here into the monthly area that caused this high. Okay, so you're likely to get another reaction. Again, we just don't enter blindly. We need rules. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can actually learn to get in these trades precisely. Okay. Again, weekly charts. If you look at that, if you understood how to get in here, the higher time frame, there's 850 pips on the Euro USD in 2 weeks. Okay, Euro Aussie. This trade last week, huge. Okay, where's the market reacting at? Okay, it's been coming up here. Okay, this was an area that was holding for a while on the charts, on the monthly charts. Okay, it blew straight up through there. So the next place it's going is monthly chart. Okay, if you're in day trading these pairs and you're going against the market, you're going to get blown out. And if you don't understand, if you start buying in up here and the market's rallying, you're going to get blown out. Okay, higher time frame. This was the start of this move down here. Volatility's increased in the market. When there's more volatility, especially in times like this, times of crisis, we have the corona crisis at the minute, everywhere's going crazy. The higher time frames are only the ones where you want to be trading. Okay, monthly area gets reacted, but if you look at that area, you just can't enter blindly. You need to understand how to be entering there. Okay, so again, if you look at this move, this was a 2,000 pip move in the space of a day. Okay, 1,800 pips drop, boom. If you understood how to get the volatility in the market. Again, Euro Swiss franc, it's broken out of this area here. There's only one place the Euro Swiss franc is going, and especially in times like this, and it, like I said, it will probably drop pretty crazy. Okay, Boom, you shouldn't be looking to be trading anywhere else. Day trading like this, you're gonna get smacked out, even if you're going with the trend. Okay, because the volatility is going to be up and down, but the higher time frame will govern it, and you want to be in the higher time frame moves. Okay, because if you look at the Euro Aussie, it happens pretty quickly, and if you know where to be getting in, you're going to have some very nice pips, especially like this. Okay, again, we're on the Euro Swiss franc. Again, Euro CAD. Last week, similar story. Look at the monthly charts. There's only one place on the chart where that was selling off last week, and that was here, monthly area. From here to here, what happens? Market goes up into it, and it drops straight down. Volatility brings it straight up, and look at that, nearly 700 pips in the space of 2 days. Okay, nearly 800 pips, sorry. British pound, or sorry, Euro British pound, again, higher time frame, all-time high zone up here. Market bang straight into it, sells off. Okay, Euro Kiwi, another big one last week. Okay, and it's you had this area here. The chart straight away broke straight up, so you have to look at the next area. And the next area is kind of up here. These bars are pretty crap on this time frame. So Euro Kiwi, it's broke through here. It's likely to continue up higher. British pound, again, it's making all-time lows, so you don't even know where this is going to be stopping. So you can't even get data on the chart for that, so you just don't look at it. British pound, Aussie, okay, you have this area here on the monthly. Okay, it's breaking up through. You actually have, we'll have to zoom into the weekly and see if we can see anything in the weekly here where that stopped, and boom, straight away we have this area on the chart here that break up through. It did, and we actually have another smaller level on the chart up here. Where the market reacted at it. Okay, and that was a huge move. See this swing high, new swing low. That's why the market's reacting there in the weekly charts. Again, you get the volatility in the higher time frames, rally straight up, and boom, it's hit this area twice. Two huge big spikes. That drop last week, the range in that drop last week was absolutely unreal. Okay, and one day, this, if you knew where to be trading, the higher time frames, not looking at lower time frame charts, you would be able to get in these moves that that one dropped nearly 1200 pips. And let's just go through trade after trade. Again, British pound CAD. Okay, so British pound CAD, boom, straight away here on the chart. Hard time frame chart, hard time frame move, react straight at it. Look at these pips last week. You could have been gaining if you understood why to be trading here and how to do it. Okay, again, there's only one place it's going down to the bottom here. Okay, again, times like this, volatility's in the market. The volatility, you're going to catch the volatility on the higher time frame charts. You don't want to be looking at day charts at the minute. You don't want to be looking at lower time frames because you're going to get smashed in the markets, and people are blowing their accounts day after day trying to catch the volatility in lower time frame, and they're just getting whiplashed out. If you understand how to trade the higher time frames, times like this, you're going to be very profitable. Okay, again, British pound, Swiss franc. Again, it's creating new all-time lows, so you can't really look at that. Okay, don't know where to be getting in. British pound, Japanese yen. Again, similar story. Why is this reacted here last week, and why is it reacted up here? Again, these monthly areas are going to get respected, and when they hit there, times like this, again, they're going to get huge smacks in the market. Again, last week, dropping pretty hard into this area, you should only be buying down here. But again, you can't just enter blindly because the stops are pretty huge. You need to understand how to actually get into the market inside these areas. Okay, again, last week you can see the huge spike on British pound Kiwi. This was actually 2 weeks ago. The market gapped up, and again, similar story. Look at this. Okay, boom. This caused this. Again, you just don't enter blindly. You need to understand how to get into the markets. These higher time frames will get respected, especially in times like this. This is when the market blows straight through daily zones, 4-hour zones. The higher time frame zones will get respected. Okay, again, Aussie USD. Okay, let's zoom out, and again, this here is this area here on the charts. It actually popped down there last week, directly on it, 55, and popped straight up 300 pips on the Aussie in a week. It's triple the range. The volatility is huge. Okay, so all these moves happened, and today, my friend, is since I did say last year that I wouldn't be letting anyone access any of my teachings again, but I do understand we are in times of crisis, and everyone's at home lockdown, and there's not a better time to actually be learning how to actually trade these markets, and the opportunities out there are endless to catch the volatilities in these markets if you understand how to do it. So this video I'm offering you today is a special 3-day chance to actually access my price action secrets coaching course. Okay, this was a course I did for a group of traders last year and taught them exactly how to trade the markets on the higher time frames to catch the higher time frame volatility. If you understood how to trade last week, these zones, the amount of pips you would have got last week is absolutely insane, especially the ones we banked last week. It also shows the exact method I use for doing my weekly signal service. So you can see it shows you exactly how to trade the markets. Okay, week in, week out, higher time frame governs the lower. These videos will teach you how to become a profitable trader. Okay, the only thing I'm not including in it is the actual EA. Okay, as this is just to teach you how to actually catch the momentum in the charts, catch the volatility. Okay, so the price below $247. People paid in excess of 2,500 to actually be in this course. Okay, so you're actually letting you access the recordings. It's going to show you how to actually pinpoint to get into these huge trades and catch the volatility in the current markets. Okay, it's only going to last 3 days. That is because now has a time to learn how to catch this volatility, learn how to get into the markets. And this course will actually show you these recordings. There's about 20-25 hours worth of recordings. Will actually show you how I actually do it and the actual method to get into these moves. Okay, so if you're interested in learning how to trade the markets like professionals, catching true volatility, not simply trying to day trade off patterns, this will show you exactly how to have caught these moves last week and in the weeks ahead. So it's a very big opportunity for you. It's going to be last 3 days. So you want to learn how to trade the Forex markets like professionals, catch the true volatility in the markets, you need to click the button now below and access this course. You've got 3 days from now, the 22nd of March. After that, it'll be taken down again. It's just basically to help those that are currently at home and they need to learn how to make money in the markets fast. Okay, and this method will show you how to do it. It'll show you how to catch the volatility. It'll show you how to catch the institutional turns in the markets. And yeah, so click the link below. If you have any questions, let me know at will@fxace.com. And again, this is an opportunity to learn how I do it, learn how to catch big moves. So if you value your Forex education, there's no better time to access this course. After 3 days, it'll be getting taken down. So click the link, the buy button now. Any questions, let me know at will@fxace.com, and have a fantastic week.